Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Insider SA, your guide to living better. Join us today as we open up to dreaming bigger, where outdoor living and a merlot bath on the banks of the Limpopo is the ultimate luxury for blogger and podcaster Olwethu Leshabane and her husband Neo. Durban food truck chef Nardia Adams takes her cooking wherever the appetite is. On the cusp of World Surfing's Championship Tour, SA's Adin Masencamp isn't letting lockdown stand in his way. From Clarens in the Free State, vlogger Etienne Swanepoel and his kombi called Dirkie make a career bringing epic South African experiences and braaid pizza to a content-hungry world. Gorgeous greens, natural, sustainable fabrics by day, and evening wear that says it's time to shine. This is the spirit of summer living. With every incentive to hail a ride or order in this season, new adventures near you have never been easier or better valued. And our first port of call is to catch up with newlyweds Karabo and Sinesipho Mogane, who see enough romance in adventure they opted to kickstart their honeymoon with a full weekend of it. But first, an overnight at a one-time family home turned boutique hotel in the heart of the city.
And let me help you out there. Just move back a bit. Yeah, there we go. What I love about Fairlawns is, as we walked in, the reception that we got was really amazing. They took us in, showed us our honeymoon suite. It's stunning. I love it.
I absolutely love our honeymoon suite. I think it's exceeded our expectations. I really love the fact that it feels like it's a house, like it feels like home, and I really love that about it. I'm really excited to experience that and experience it with my husband.
Just understanding the industry that I'm in and performing from place to place, and now getting the opportunity to come here with my wife. I mean, she's also in a very busy industry. And when we get an opportunity like this, you know, it gives us time just to spend time together. And I get to look into her eyes more because, I mean, we're very busy. But yeah, I'm really grateful. And I'm also grateful for the business because it's what allows us to have such beautiful moments. I love you very, very much.
I love you too.
Cheers to our love.
Cheers.
Dinner was by Inga Tom of what's been voted Africa's best luxury boutique hotel restaurant.
For the starter, we have a variation of springbok and oysters. The springbok is cooked in 3 different ways, finished off with the red wine jus. And then for mains, we have the curved fillet of beef. It goes with the sweet potato puree. And then the oxtail it is South African, but it does have a little bit of a twist with cannelloni beans. And then for desserts, we have some good old marble pudding, which is like the most South African and the most delicious pudding with custard and licorice. Yeah.
Even better, the award-winning menu can be served in the privacy of your suite.
So I really, really enjoyed my oysters, which was the perfect starter because it also took me back to the first time that we ever had oysters in Cape Town. I really enjoyed my beef fillet. I'm a meat girl, so my fillet was nice and juicy, so I really, really enjoyed that. And I'm about to have fresh fruits because I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't wait to dig in.
The springbok starter was absolutely amazing. And then I had oxtail, which is probably my favorite dish of all time. My wife will tell you that. She knows every single time we go to a restaurant, we're always debating what I should get. That's what I would probably choose on the menu. So, and to wrap it up, my dessert was marble pudding.
Now, romantic as Karabo is, and the man is a celebrated crooner as good live as he is on albums, this gallant fellow has a wild side too. An appetite for adrenaline, which Sine was happy to indulge on their honeymoon.
So my love for outdoor adventures started when I was very, very young. So I'm an adrenaline junkie. Like, I enjoy everything outdoor, from climbing mountains, to jumping off mountains, to, like everything that has my blood boiling. And fortunately, I married someone who understands that. So what I'm looking forward to the most is abseiling, since it is my very first time. I mean, also quad biking, of course. It's the only time that I get to ride a motorbike without being questioned why I do it. So I love it.
Questioned by who?
Questioned by you.
Wow. I'm not an outdoor activity person. I literally do it for my husband. And I do it because I love him. But I really am looking forward to the end of it all because at least I'll know that I survived today, this trip, actually. Karabo doesn't usually convince me to do these activities. He usually tricks me to do these activities. There is some good to it because I get to conquer, some fears that I have. And I always feel like I've accomplished something at the end, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that and actually see the activities through.
As a brand manager, Sine spends her days relating to the experiences of others, so she gets her husband's passion.
The abseiling was an experience that I'll never forget, ever in my life. It was amazing. And I think for me, doing it with my wife makes it even more special. Love, how was it for you?
Wow, doing it with my wife.
Yes.
Trying to kill me.
No.
Yet again. Okay, I'll be honest, I also enjoyed it, but in the beginning I didn't. It was very, very scary, but I had to trust the team. It was amazing, and I feel like I could do it again, just not today.
Which didn't mean it was back to the spa for a his and hers massage. More like husband and wife quad biking, which Verdun Stolzer did a pretty good job of pitching to the bride.
I think the most important thing for GZ Adventures, whether it's at Lenceria or any of our other branches, is that we are here to create memories. We like people to walk away having had fun, speaking to their friends, speaking to their family, and they come here and create memories as well.
The way Sine was first out of the gate had one of only two possible explanations. A, she wanted to get this done and dusted, or B, she was taking a shine to it.
The most competitive person between myself and my husband is my husband. He takes everything very, very seriously, and if he takes on a task, he wants to win. But I also think that sometimes maybe I'm also competitive, so we challenge each other a lot. So the competition really comes in a good way. It's not in a negative way, because I think to some extent we always challenge each other and we always want to impress the other to a certain extent. So I think that the competitive nature between us also just keeps the relationship quite exciting, because you never know what to expect.
Apparently, love is finishing a quad bike ride alongside your one and only. You won't find that in a Valentine's card, but maybe in the manual for a long, happy marriage. Most exotic hubs of outdoor living are lodges, resorts, or restaurants, which you need to travel to. Having cooked in such retreats from the Magaliesberg to the US, one chef has decided to instead bring destination dining to you.
Hello Insider SA, I'm Nardia Adams and welcome to my food truck. So today we are here at the Secret Garden in Umhlanga, and we are going to be offering you a selection of buns and bowls. My food truck, Food Art Streetery, is actually a Bedford bus. It originated from Mexico and was born in 1968. It was then brought to South Africa during the World Cup, and shortly after had no use for it. So as you have it, someone else's junk is now my treasure.
After customizing her truck with a temperature-controlled stainless steel kitchen, Nardia commissioned graffiti artist Sean Oakley, aka Damn Vandal, to paint it as artfully as she does a plate.
Getting into the industry, I think, is a no-brainer. I come from a family that loves food, that everything's about food. Our daily lives are about what food is. My mom, it was quite a joke when I was a kid. Our lunchbox was a talking point. Our holidays now are still really about what's the local restaurant, what are we going to eat, and it all comes before whether accommodation, anything else. It's literally about food. So today we're focusing on buns and bowls. I absolutely adore Asian fusion, so we've chosen a chili chicken bao bun that's laid with cucumber mayo, sesame, candied peanuts, loads of coriander, and some hidden treasures. And then the fusion falafel has a little bit of Durban in the tikka mayo with falafel, onion marmalade, feta, and roasted peppers. And lastly, we have a chipotle lentil Mexican nacho cup. And the idea behind that is that it's something gluten-free, something refreshing, something light and easy to eat. This area is the most fun part of it. This is exactly where we interact with our guests, from rowdy concerts to fine dining dinners. This is where the magic happens. The idea behind the food truck is that when you're catering events, you usually find that the kitchens are very small, lack of equipment, and just lack of thought. So you can't always put yourself on the plate. Therefore, building my own kitchen in my own space and being able to be mobile to go anywhere allows me to bring the food that I would like. And the name of this food truck, Food Art Streetery, allows me exactly that, literally bringing the food to the streets.
I think it's really easy to complement the bus. The bus is really, really fun and exciting, and that's how we brought in all the different colors in here today. It's always easy working with Nardia because her briefs are always so colorful and vibrant, so kind of anything goes, and that's what we tried to pull off today.
It's incredible. I think it gives you the option to have a bespoke event that can be curated to whatever you want. I've known the team for a couple of years, and they've done quite a few home events for us, and it's incredible. But this space in itself is amazing to take in the Durban weather and with just a great food and a great ambiance.
Good team, I think, is important. An event is not one person. I'm definitely not the star of the show. My team is, my suppliers are, and to be honest, I wouldn't be able to do this without them.
She has cooked for the US president at famed hotels in London. But together with her team, Chef Adams would far rather be serving the people in her hometown of Durban, in the glorious outdoors. Coming up, the son of South African oceans, Adin Masencamp, makes good on the world stage. And hailing a ride to new adventures gets easier and better value. Adin Masencamp makes his living outdoors. Having made it to the World Surf League competitions he needed to, thanks to the support and investment of his parents, he's repaid their faith by getting to within a hair's breadth of the Peak Championship Tour.
I grew up in this area. It's an amazing place, and I'm super grateful to have grown up here. Well, we come down here to Cool Bay, and we really enjoy it down here. We surf, we hang on the beach with friends, and it's really awesome, and it's a cool camaraderie we've got, and we're all looking out for each other, and it's living the life, really. It's obviously not many people out, which is awesome. Waves are fun, but we're gonna get out there. Sweet.
Ooh.
So I was the first surfer in my family. None of my family surfed. We just went down to the beach a lot, and I saw people surfing, and I was like, wow, I really want to surf. And I started surfing on a little boogie board, standing up on the boogie board at Strand. And yeah, from there it just progressed. They ended up getting me a styrofoam soft top surfboard for Christmas one year, and that's how it all started. Eventually at 9 years old, I did my first contest, and that's when the competitive fire in me really sparked. I've always been a competitive kid. The biggest moment that kind of made it as, I want to be a professional surfer, was when I won SA Champs. I was the SA champion, and I ended up winning that 4 times. And, from there, it just kept rolling on. I did bigger events, went overseas, competed internationally. I got the results that I went there for, and it's been rolling on from there, really. When I go surfing, I'm always trying to be the best surfer I can be, pushing the limits, seeing how hard I can go, how fast I can go, that's always what I'm trying to do. And I think with that comes that competitive mindset of, I really want to be the best, I want to do the best. And you have to have that competitive mindset. If you're going to be doing contests, you've got to make sure that you are always striving to be the best surfer you can be in every single surf, in every single session. So in 2019, I finished 38th in the world. That was extremely close and extremely heartbreaking for me, being so close and just not making it. You know, I needed one more result, one more quarterfinal, and I would have been on that tour. And you know, it didn't happen for me, but going into contest next season, I'm really looking forward to that, and I've obviously just make sure I put my head down and train as hard as I can in the gym, psychologically, obviously surfing as much as I can, and just being the best possible surfer and person that I can be. Through the last year and a half, through the COVID period, I actually worked on a film called Ascension, which tells my story about my life, who I am, my competitive success, financial burdens, family, and obviously documents the incredible waves in South Africa. And quite a bit of that is of Cool Bay and my home. It's a very personal story about my life, and I just wanted to showcase exactly who I am and what I do and where I come from.
In solidarity with a grill and lodge that opened just before 2020 hit, Adin is supporting local businesses.
Festive amazing because it's such a vibe, and I mean the location of it is insane. It's right along Clarens Drive. I can go surf, come back, eat, go surf again, you know.
A restless spirit. He hasn't taken the confines of the last 2 years lying down.
So due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it forced all surfers and anyone to stay at home, and we weren't allowed to travel. So because I wasn't competing, I had the time to relax and spend time at home with friends and family, and obviously explore South Africa for what it is, you know, the beauty of it, the waves, incredible waves. And I was able to chase swells and be on that swells, go to J Bay, go up the west coast for those specific swells, and we ended up scoring the best waves I've ever surfed in my entire life. And that was something really special to me and brought me even closer to South Africa. The ultimate goal for me is basically longevity in the career, as well as qualifying for the World Championship Tour. It has been my dream and goal since I was a little kid. So I've started a YouTube channel which will document everything that I do in my life and document every adventure that I do around South Africa as a surfer.
For a little perspective, the Championship Tour has the world's top 36 competing. Adin is 2 positions shy at 38, and he's only 22 years old. These are some promising numbers. Summer is an open invitation to outdoor living, especially since Capitec partnered with Bolt to offer clients 5% cashback on Bolt ride and food. If you're heading out or ordering in and your friends are coming over, Capitec manager Sifiso Ntuli has good news.
We've chosen to partner with Bolt because their values are pretty similar to ours. With Capitec, our pillars are simplicity, affordability, accessibility, and personal service. Bolt's pretty similar, so it was a no-brainer for us to partner. What clients can expect from the Capitec Bolt benefit is a cashback that's paid back into their Live Better account based on the number of transactions that they've done in that specific month. So what we've coined it as is Live Better Day. So that happens on the 10th of each month when customers can expect that cashback to be paid. We encourage our customers to save for themselves whilst also helping them through tools to teach them how to save. So hence we've created this pocket, which is the Live Better savings account. So how that works is that the account will generate interest for you should you decide to keep your bucks and savings in that account. When a member opens a Capitec account, all they need to do is click join. They can either do it online or through our branches, and they automatically start saving when they start shopping with our partners. All you need to do is load your Capitec card in the Bolt app and start saving on your Bolt rides and food services.
The more you enjoy the benefits of ride-hailing, the better for the new class of owner-drivers like Leroy Macman, who's made it a career.
In 2018, I decided to use my vehicle on the Bolt platform to earn extra money, and I ended up doing it full time. I've worked before, but this I enjoy more because there's no pressure on you. You work when you want to, and you can make as much money as you want to, so it all depends on yourself.
If anyone's got the knowledge on the best outdoor adventures in your city limits, it's drivers like Leroy, who recommended something completely different.
The Bolt ride was super convenient and comfortable and saved a lot of time, and effort. So we just here to have some fun today.
I'm really keen to try tobogganing. I love a good adventure. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
Cool.
Welcome to Cool Runnings. So we're the first toboggan track here in Africa. Basically, it entails is a 1.25 kilometer track. You are reaching speeds up to 40, 50 kilometers an hour. You control your speed, and it's great for the entire family.
How was it?
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm definitely coming back here again.
Yeah, I'm really glad we came.
Yeah, no, I'm going to recommend this to a couple of mates of mine, but I really had a good one.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
Cool, man.
Capitec offers real savings and cash back through the Live Better savings account and benefit partners. All Capitec clients get 5% cash back on Bolt Ride and Bolt Food when you pay with Capitec on the Bolt apps. Activate your Live Better savings to get cash back paid into your Live Better savings account on the 10th of every month on Live Better Day. Now you stand a chance of winning a 1,000 Rand cash prize to spend at one of Capitec's benefit partners. Simply reply to the competition post on the insidersa.co.za social media platforms using hashtag #LiveBetterDay with Bolt. T's and C's apply and can be found on the Insider SA website. Still to come, with a 70s kombi, coffee, solar and an online audience, Etienne Swanepoel has every excuse to rediscover South Africa and excite us to do the same.
Sponsored by Capitec. Simplify banking. Live better.
Living an out-of-the-box lifestyle in your 1975 kombi can be a full-time job.
Good afternoon, the Insider SA. My name is Etienne Swanepoel. I'm on my way to Clarens in Dirkie to enjoy a weekend in the mountains.
Etienne's travels are a natural way to stumble upon out-of-the-way gems and bring them to the world.
There you go, guys. I've just stopped at my favorite camping spot in South Africa, the bus stop in Clarens, the Golden Gate. So it's getting darker. So I'm first going to put up my fire, then setting up a Dirkie for the night and enjoy the rest of my week here.
Hello there, I'm Luzita from the bus stop here in Clarens. I'm the owner of the bus stop, and I just want to welcome you guys here to the establishment. The bus stop is definitely a very popular campsite that we have here because of the location. It's at the entrance of Golden Gate, which is very beautiful with the Drakensberg and the Maluti Mountains. We are very central here in this area. We are about 3 hours from Bloemfontein, Durban, from Gauteng. So to get out of the city life, it's a perfect place to be, to camp.
I'll say, so om vir Dirkie op te set, vat my 5 minute. Dis 'n stoel, 'n kampstoel en 'n awning om koue weg te hou hierdie aand. Ja, so the trip was lekker. Dirkie behaved. Both of us made it to Clarens. I'm from the big city, Joburg, so I come to Clarens to relax and enjoy the quietness of these camps in the mountains.
A bed at the office is a mark of a poor work-life balance. But for this BCom marketing graduate, it allows him to eat and sleep his subject while living a road tripper's dream.
Yo, what a good sleep in the kombi last night. Couldn't ask for more in nature. But now it's time for coffee.
No instant stuff here. The man does things ordentlik. On his blog, Africa with Ed, it is important to seduce the audience with rituals, not only wow them with spectacle.
As a content creator, I travel South Africa often, so it was easy for me just to put everything that I need on a daily basis into one space and travel with that. So I've decorated a kombi to be home away from home. I have a big enough bed for me to sleep on with some storage units underneath, a fully operated kitchen where I can cook any dinner, and I've added a desk that can serve as a working space on the roads. The kombi life is self-sustainable for me because I have some solar on, which provides me with power to run a fridge.
This was one morning a shower could wait, as there was every chance Etienne was going swimming.
Here we go, daar sê, dis al wat jy nodig het.
Jason, ek kan jou ook nêrens agterlos hier en sê voor my hier.
Ek wil net vir 'n slag bietjie op my eie gaan adventure.
Sorry, jy gaan nie vandag nie. Hey Holly.
Welkom, welkom.
Dankie. Sê vir my, is hierdie veilig?
Hierdie is die veiligste ding wat jy gedoen met jou klere aan, man.
Dan is ek bly.
So let's get you kitted up.
Hey man.
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks, and you?
I'm doing very good, thank you. So this is going to be your flotation device for today.
Okay.
It's a life jacket, but it doesn't give you life.
Yeah,
It just
okay.
makes you float.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm excited about this activity, especially to see Clarens from another point of view. There's nothing better to see it from the river, I think.
I've known Etienne for roughly about 6 years now. We originally met through a beard group, which did a lot of charity work. I tend to keep track of where he's going at all times, and whenever I do have a bit of a free gap, then I try to get there before him, because my car goes a bit faster than the bus.
Fortune, my man, is basically going to be your guide on the boat, and then you're going to have Tubbs as well on the kayak, which is an extra safety guy. They're going to brief you exactly how the ins and outs is, what you need to do and what you need not to do. And then it's a matter of jumping on the river. What's nice about the river is every rapid's got a name. So we've got car wash and we've got long drop waiting for you, and then we've got bridge rapid as well, you know. It's just fun bashing through that.
Running whitewater adventures on the Ash River is another unconventional career choice. In this case for ex-cop turned Rastafarian Oliver Estlin.
Clarens is known for its whitewater rafting because we've got the only river in the country that's got water the whole year round. Every day of the year there's water. This water is coming from Lesotho all the way through the Katsi tunnel system, and therefore we've got rapids and river rafting every day of the year, and that makes it worthwhile coming to visit.
Extreme adventures are a different market to the art lovers who flock to the galleries around Clarens, but small towns must diversify to keep their heads above water. As for Etienne, he did end up getting that morning swim.
The rapids didn't look as bad from far away, but I think the moment that the boat started going sideways, I looked at Etienne and the next moment it was just water. But I mean, it's you on top of Etienne, the boat is still on top of you, now you're trying to get out of everything. You come up, it's dark, you're trying to miss all the rocks. It was a bit scary, but it was fun.
Definitely scary, want ek het op 'n stadium gevoel dat ek kan nie opkom nie. Soos ek het seker vir 5-7 sekondes was ek onder water, dan voel dit of ek opkom en dan sak jy weer in. But it was lekker. I'll give it another shot, and I'm going to sit on the other side so that it's from you.
Far from just indulging in adrenaline, bouncing between the bottom of the Ash River and quad biking big country, Etienne is continually telling stories. His YouTube channel is filled with quirky titles like Wedding in Wolmaranstad, Fishing for Dinner in Sondag River, or Travel for an Elopement. In this case, he was taking a short pilgrimage with Luzetta, as if to say, Spain and the El Camino can wait. There's meaning and food for the soul to be found along the path in a cave far closer to home.
Okay guys, we just did the walk from the bus stop, or the bus stop, here to the cave. It's actually the shorter part of the trail. It's part of a longer trail, longer hike. It's the Pilgrim's Route. The Pilgrim Route is actually about 3 kilometers long. It's a spiritual walk, so along the way you will see scriptures on the rocks, and then we end up here in the cave where the waterfall is, the living waters. So that makes it actually quite different from all the other hikes in the area because it's a spiritual walk. But we just did the short trail from the bus stop here to the cave, where we just had this nice moerkoffie and condensed milk and the jaffles.
So hoekom dit my lekker is om landscape photography van Suid-Afrika te doen is ons land gee redelik alles vir ons. Ons het van die mooiste riviere, die mooiste strande, die mooiste berge. Soms het ons sommer sneeu in die jaar en dit is vir my lekker om al hierdie goed te sien in een spesifieke land. Ander ouens reis oor see om hierdie goed te sien en ons het dit eintlik alles in ons eie land.
I think this was a perfect end to a good day in Clarens. The quad bikes was quite fun. We got to see some of the mountain ranges, got to take some cool photos. And in this waterfall with the picnic, it just rounds it off beautifully. I can't wait for us to do the pizza night tonight.
Creating luxuries in a place you'd never expect makes the van life rewarding in so many ways.
So dit is my baie maklik om self-sustainable te wees in die van life. Vir aande soos vanaand wanneer ek die vuur wil geniet, het ek 'n pizza braaid. Wat dit vir my baie lekker maak om 'n pizza op my eie voorstoep te kan gaar maak.
For Etienne, 5-star hotels can't hold a candle to braaid pizza enjoyed under African skies. And come morning, you'll find him back in the saddle, riding out.
Thank you to Insider SA for joining me on this trip. Time to hit the road for the next location. Hope to see you guys soon.
Lekker bly, Dirkie, and thank you, Et, for showing how outdoor living can be such a jewel. Just ahead, all the inspiration you need to style yourself, the family, and dress your table for effortless entertainment and the glorious outdoors. This week, taking a time out to get into the spirit are friends in the business of festivity. Chef Clement Pedro, his wife, travel blogger and stylist Megan Pedro, wine magazine editor Bubbles Highland, her son Eli, and his close friend Faith.
Eli, it's so good to see you again. How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm so good.
All right, Tommy, you ready to go and start this weekend?
Yes, I feel so summery.
It's time to celebrate the moments that matter with those you care about.
It's so good being back at Brookdale Estate. I think let's just dedicate this weekend to you guys. It's your friend anniversary weekend.
Oh, I like that. It's wine time.
It's wine time.
As well as the chance to slip out of school and work mode, into the pool, and with light, flowy, sustainable cotton on your skin, let the clock stop ticking a while and just chill.
Life has been so hectic. This year, as amazing as it's been quite a rush. So I really appreciate moments like this when we can come out with loved ones and friends and just kind of like space out for a second and just take in the beautiful surroundings and just zen.
While Eli and his friend Faith swam off the last few days of a long year.
I've met Eli in Montessori because he was playing hopscotch by himself. I wanted to play with him, so I asked him, and then he said yeah. And that's how we became friends. And I liked when me and Eli swim together, play together, and run together in the grass and the fields. What I like about Faith is she's funny and creative, and also she's like my weekend sister.
What do you think are going to be some of the biggest fashion trends in 2022?
Trends hit shelves all the time and we never know what's coming. But I think what's so good is to just stay true to your style, develop your style. And something that will always be in style is really responsibly sourcing. In our cottons, in our linens, flowy materials, investing in those kind of pieces will just stick with us in every single season.
And I love the pieces you're both wearing. Very elegant, very flowy. Is this a good example of that?
Oh, of course. This is something that will live in your wardrobe for such a long time because it makes you feel good. And that's what your wardrobe should be. You should feel glamorous and good in every piece that you own.
So Bubbles, you've been in the wine industry for so long now. What still keeps you motivated and excited?
I love the people in the wine industry. I love the stories. I love the culture, the history. And I keep on learning. Like, I've been in it for 10 years and I still know nothing. There's still so much more to learn. And every time you sit down with a winemaker, you learn something new.
Green is the spirit as much as the color of this summer, and in his holiday edit style from Woolworths, Clement fits right in.
What do you think the chances are that we can actually recreate like something like this at home?
We should.
We absolutely should.
Not just herbs.
Not just herbs.
Oh, there's strawberries.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Can I have your phone? That's like a total Instagram moment.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, ready with your hat?
Oh my gosh.
Nice. How nice we can actually get out, away from all the hustle and the bustle, and just be in nature and the silence, with the only sound being the grapes growing.
I think the last time we did this was around our honeymoon last year.
So how about 2022? We vouch, we're gonna do this more often.
Oh, I can definitely do that.
I'm saying like every month.
A ladybug.
Oh my.
Such good luck.
Okay, let's leave the ladybug there, a little good luck charm. And I'm gonna get some of these broccoli leaves.
Do you want to pop it in my hat?
Yeah, and look at that, it even matches the color of your dress.
Yeah,
perfect.
I like that.
In their gorgeous greens and natural fabrics, Megan and Clement were feeling part of the scenery, while the expression on Bubble's face gave away how the editor in her was searching for just the right words to capture how sassy the kids felt in their Woolies wardrobe.
Hey! Oh, hey!
What you doing?
I am setting tonight's dinner table.
Oh, looks beautiful.
Brought a couple of really, really beautiful festive things. Got my hands in a couple of the new Woolies range, which
Wow,
is
stunning.
so beautiful.
Oh, I particularly like these mats.
It just adds an earthy element.
I
So I'm
love
going for
them.
quite a stylish, simple, sleek look, quite elegant. So that's where we're gonna bring in all the festive little pieces.
So I've taken on this festive feast as a one-man show. So obviously everything from Woolies, most of it ready to cook, ready to roast. Growing up, seafood was always my favorite thing on the festive table. That's why I'm going with two types this year, the prawns and the salmon. But that salmon is something very special. I mean, look at it, wrapped in pastry with that cream spinach. It is a showstopper.
Megan had found a complete festive decor solution.
I've particularly gone for this kind of color scheme, you know, my neutrals.
You love it.
I'm gonna get a couple of the smaller ones. See, the pine cones are so pretty. It just goes with the natural, earthy placemats. It's
Sounds
quite
like
nice to be able to celebrate something together, especially being birthday twins.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
it's quite good. You know, we always have
Christmas
so
celebrations.
many things happening around that time. It's so good to kind of get away for a weekend.
Now, what I absolutely love is amazing cauliflower and broccoli gratins. They are so delicious. Freshly chopped parsley, some Parmigiano Reggiano always. A little cheek of lemon on the side. That, with this meal, is the perfect spread.
I think these will light up a little bit later. A little bit of a wow factor.
Let's not forget the crackers, my favorite part of Christmas. And these crackers from Woolies are all made out of recycled boxes and in a local fair trade factory, and they're also made without plastic. How awesome is that?
That is amazing. So you're actually doing something good.
We like saving the world at Christmas.
Right?
Hey, Mommy, what you doing?
Hi, guys.
The table looks lovely.
It looks beautiful and
Did you
Christmassy
make
here.
this?
Yeah, Megan did most of it. I helped a little bit.
Do you like it?
Yeah. I want to open this.
Not yet. We have to wait. We're going to go get ready now, make ourselves look nice, and then we'll come down and have
All of
Christmas
us.
dinner. All of us. Come, let's go.
It was time to shine.
I'm loving your dress. I also love how we picked our own outfits, but there's a matching color.
You know, I love a matching moment, especially with this printed satin slip dress. It's one of my favorite summer essentials. I think that it just brings such an elegance to a summer look, especially for a weekend away.
I've also gone for a bit of elegance tonight. What do you think about my beautiful navy slim fit blazer?
Oh, it is stunning. It is so country club for the summer.
It is. And then to match the color with the blazer, I've gone for my pull-on cotton pants and cotton golf shirt. All responsibly sourced, of course.
These are the pieces that any family needs to be the best dressed guests wherever the party is. Occasion wear from Woolworths that lets you sparkle in glam outfits you could dance in until dawn.
Oh, you look so nice.
Oh, thank you. Do you like my sequin mini dress?
I like this little sparkly stuff.
It's sparkling glamorous, hey?
Yeah.
Perfect for Christmas.
Yeah.
You look super dapper too.
Thank you.
Mwah.
W Beauty is keeping it fresh and vibrant too.
Hi. You look so pretty in your sparkles. We match. Like Christmas sparkles.
Yeah.
Will you help me decide which lip colour to wear?
I think this one.
Oh, I think so too. I love that one. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you.
Megan knows how to put on her festive glam.
Babe, you look amazing.
Thank you. What do you think about my bold eyeliner look?
Love it. Is that blue?
It's blue to match my dress.
Amazing. You ready for dinner?
I think I have.
Let's go.
Celebrating moments that matter with the ones we love means sparing no effort, putting our most stylish foot forward and toasting life.
We should talk about our favorite moments of 2021. Wow. Okay, Bubbles, that's your cue.
That's my cue.
Your highlight of the year.
I think probably my 40th at Brookdale Estate. So special to get everyone together after such a tough couple of years and celebrate and have all my friends and family here in this beautiful venue together.
I can testify it was an amazing night. Okay, your turn. Highlight of the year.
I think definitely our first year of marriage. I think we've learned so much, even being together for so many years, but just how we've grown in our friendship circles, how we've grown as people. I think that it's definitely one to celebrate.
Agreed. Mine has to be spending time with family and friends. It was amazing to do that this year. So here's to an amazing 2022, spending more time with friends and family. Let's eat.
For your Christmas guide to all things bright and beautiful, shop it at Woolworths. Available in-store, online, and on the app. Right after this, they're the couple whose relationship so many admire. So this week, on the banks of the Limpopo, Olwethu and Leshabane open up on love and marriage. Limpopo is made for outdoor living, and just what this couple ordered. She is blogger, mother, and media entrepreneur Olwethu Leshabane, and he, Leshabane, a CA and father, who dubs himself Olwethu's Instagram husband.
I think for me, what attracted me originally is the beauty spot. My mom has a beauty spot, so I literally was chasing my mom. I actually told a friend of mine that day that I met the woman I'm going to marry.
I remember him saying to me, you know, let's give this a try. And if it doesn't work out, let me at least leave you a better person than I found you. And I remember that being like it for me.
Are you better now?
I am better.
I'm better too.
Both outspoken in their respective blogs, they're open to learn too. In this case, from guide Bianca Bernarde.
So behind us, we've got a nice big baobab tree. This is a female tree. So how do I know that? You can see it's flowering. Do you see all the little flowers up in the tree? All those white little flowers. I've never seen a flowering baobab tree.
This explains why women just love flowers. So women make flowers.
So the flowers actually mean that she's going to be having fruit one of these days. I mean, it's like a super fruit. Now, apart from that, a baobab tree can carry up to 6,400 liters of water in it.
Yeah.
This one's about 300 years old. It's still a young tree, but it's 300 years old.
Neo is director of a firm investing in renewable energy, so touching base with the creatures whose future depends on the decisions we make today put things in perspective.
The game drive today was absolutely amazing. It was so beautiful. It's always amazing just waking up and starting your morning in the bush.
As a doula, Olwethu has a strong affinity for the therapeutic quality of being in water.
To unwind, what I usually do is I just go for a swim for an hour every morning. I've just taken up a hobby called mermaiding class. I know it sounds absurd, but it's like having my childhood all over again. I also love my bubble baths, which I'll schedule in with Neo, let's say an hour, maybe once a week.
I managed to score an invite every now and then.
And you score an invite every now and then.
About the only activity happening indoors at this boutique lodge is the French-inspired spa.
So the treatment that Neo and Olwethu is about to do is called a Vichy treatment. It's a hydrotherapy treatment which is more of body cleansing, deep exfoliation, nourishment and conditioning the skin.
Neo is smart. By claiming to be an Instagram husband, he pokes fun at himself and gets to enjoy the spoiling unashamedly.
If you can, take time out and be with your person, just away from the business of life. And I think your body and relationship will thank you.
And I'm a big advocate of like women and mothers taking time out. We have so much responsibility, our hands are full. Every 24 hours, try and fit in something that just gives you a little bit of an hour back to yourself and a little holiday to yourself. I'm a firm believer that self-care isn't selfish. Self-care is literally respecting yourself enough so that you can give back to those around you. So if you don't put aside time or make time to take care of you, you're going to run on an empty cup. So ensure that your cup is full so that you flow into the people around you and you give them all of you and the best of you at all times.
That is a theme on her podcast, The Sit Down with Olwethu Leshabane, discussing issues affecting modern women. But life is to be enjoyed too.
Welcome to your high tea breakfast. So on our high tea, we have a selection of savory things. We have a mini boboti pie, cream cheese and salmon and cucumber sandwich, beef and radish with a beetroot bread, savory muffin with some beetroot cream cheese. Then we have a feta, goat cheese and beetroot scone.
On her site, Miss Leshabane honestly states, I have a super amazing husband and we're pretty much winging this marriage thing.
It's so hard to say what defines love because there's just so many things, so many moments and so much action and
inaction
in how love is defined or how I would prefer to define love. In the context of our relationship, it's consistency and doing what you say you're going to do. Or you just surprise me with just a different way of being loved that I didn't expect.
I think I would say honesty and sincerity in how you show up in the relationship is what defines love for me.
Regular quality time together and sharing a bottle of wine keeps the romance alive. But bathing in the stuff?
I think this has to be the highlight of our Palalis Day. This merlot bath is absolutely divine. So we were told that it's basically red wine extract. Not the red wine, but the red wine extract, the one that literally detoxifies you and relaxes you. I feel so nicely moisturized and oiled up. Whatever it is, it works.
And afterwards, no stuffy air-conditioned restaurants. Staying outdoors, an al fresco dinner on the river was perfect for taking the heat off the day.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Evening.
For tonight, you're joining us on this boat, going to enjoy your dining in the Limpopo River, right in the heart of Limpopo. The chef has prepared us some delicious canapes. We've got some prawns, and then right at the end of your canapes, we do have something a bit sweet. Thank you so much.
All this food is just for the two of us.
Yes, sir. I hope you enjoy your food.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought there was going to be a big boat and there'll be plenty of us and it's not this intimate, cozy setup. So it was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, it was. And then the sunset as well was absolutely stunning.
Oh my goodness.
It was a stunning sunset. And also I'm enjoying the canapes with the massage that we had earlier on. Canapes is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want a heavy dinner. This is just bliss.
Thank you so much, Insider SA, for spending these few days with me and my husband. We've had an amazing time sharing a bit about us and the way we like to spend time with each other.
I'll drink to that.
Get more of the Insider SA online. Follow, connect, engage, and be inspired to live better with the Insider SA. Watch the show Monday evenings at 5:30. Repeat Saturday at 1 on S3.